Hello again, I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. Today I wanted to talk to you about positivity, being positive, and how important that is really to your outlook, to your health, to wellness, to your sense of well-being. This series of videos is about lifestyle medicine. This is the area of medicine of how you live your life, the choices you make on a day-to-day basis that contribute to your health, to your feeling good, to your being able to enjoy life. If you like these kinds of videos, press that thumbs up, press the subscribe button, press the little bell so you can be notified of future videos, and leave a comment. We always appreciate comments. If there's interest in a particular subject, we could expand on it or do a video on that. So positivity, how do you look at that? How do you approach it? What can you do about it? Well, one of the important things actually, if you catch yourself with negative thinking, try to nip it in the bud and shake yourself out of that and move on to something else. Don't look back and focus on negative things that have happened or things that you were offended or things that didn't turn out the way you liked, or quote unquote failures that sometimes we have, that we all experience, or insults that we suffer at some points. Things that are negative, just nip that in the bud, move on, get the discipline mentally in your meditations, in your thoughts, to say, oh, I'm thinking something negative. Let's move on from that and go on to something else. Just change either what you're doing or just think to yourself, let me think about something else, and bring to mind a positive experience, something happy. And that's what I was talking about in the previous video as well, about gratitude. And where gratitude comes in is that it starts to shift that mindset from, oh, I don't have this, or this has happened to me, or I'm feeling poorly because of a condition, and moves you towards the positive outlook of, oh, I am looking to something positive. I'm thankful for something that I already have or that I've accomplished or that I'm surrounded by. And in that respect, the other thing to look at is who you surround yourself with. It's important to be around people that also contribute to your positivity. And that's this component of social connectedness that we speak about in lifestyle medicine as one of the pillars. That we're connected to our community. And so as each of us is contributing in a positive way to the outlook of others, we can contribute to a more positive outlook as a community. And it feeds on itself. You get that virtuous cycle where we're going up all together. So think about those that are around you, and maybe just limit your exposure if you're thinking somebody's really bringing you down, and maybe add exposure to your loved ones or friends that really give you energy and you feel stimulated by. So those that are around you are also very important. The other thing is what you're exposed to. If you're looking at videos or movies or TV shows, think about that. There's a lot of content out there that is either violent, that is very suspenseful, very stressful. And think about maybe limiting your exposure to some of those things and perhaps picking things that are more jovial, more positive, that have happier outcomes, that contribute in some way to how you feel. People sometimes focus if you're feeling negative or down, and then you see a movie or a play or a TV show that is particularly stressful, or where there a lot of negative things or violent things are happening. That just adds to that situation. So rather than nipping in the bud some of these negative things, what you're doing is you're sort of wallowing in it. So don't do that to yourself. It's under your control. You have the choice. You can stop that component and say, you know what, I'm already today struggling with feeling up and up. let me not drive myself any further down by watching something that's very sad or vicious. And by the way, in this regard, it could be the news, limiting your exposure to the news. I don't mean that you're remain uninformed, but we have so much technology available to us that's pretty easy online to go to a news site and capture what's going on in your world, in your area of the world, and the rest of the world pretty quickly. In 5, 10, 15 minutes across the day, you could probably pick up most of the things you might want to know or need to know. You certainly do not need to sit in front of a TV and watch an hour of news and commentators, and then watch further commentators later on, which they're just looking to get you going so you stay online and you rile yourself up. Don't do it. There's no need for it. Is that helping you in some way? Does that help you feel good about yourself, about those around you and the world you live in? There is a lot of positive out there that you can find on the internet. There's a lot of positive available on YouTube if you're selective. So be selective. Don't indulge in your more negative impulses. What else can you do? Well, you know what? You can go out and enjoy walking in nature, hiking in nature, engage nature, engage in exercise outside in the natural world, perhaps, so that you can, even if it's just a walk or doing some kind of physical activity outdoors, or engaged in some kind of sporting activity with friends that might be outdoors as well. I know some parts of the world may be very cold at this time, but you could bundle up and take a hike too in nature and enjoy some of these things and visit other people by walking or walk to an event or to some holiday festivities that you can enjoy in a group setting as well. So these things can contribute. And then what exercise does and what being positive does too, it'll help you sleep as well at night. And when you bring these components in, well, then you become a more positive person. You make better choices during your day. And that might help you make better choices from a nutritional perspective. It might help you make better choices in your work setting. It may mean that you're more productive actually when you are working. So think about these things, and if you like these kinds of videos and content, it's all about lifestyle medicine. Remember, it's about you enjoying your life to its fullest and being healthy enough to engage in activities where you can feel fulfilled, truly. If you like the kind of videos, press that thumbs up, press the subscribe button, make a comment, press the little bell, and we can get back to you and expand on some of these issues. So never get frustrated when you're looking at your lifestyle. Take a step back and say, let me nip that in the bud, let me move on, and let me see what I can do to feel good and to move forward. Okay? Till next time, folks, this is Dr. Nunez with Living Health. Bye-bye.